So I am recording this video to, you know, express my viewpoint, and this is my personal opinion on the situation in Nigeria. A country we so loved, a country we all came from. My heart and mind is still with that country. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff keep happening that makes you want to kind of feel regrets somehow about that same place. Speaking about the terrorism in Nigeria, as far as the north, and it's actually spreading across to the south now, and it's just really unfortunate. This stuff started later and later and later, and today we have it as a national issue. It's amazing how we are always thrive. We thrive with everything negative. Meanwhile, we don't thrive with that same speed with positive stuff. It's really, it baffles me how these stuffs happen. And as far as the Christmas gift to Nigeria from American President Trump, man, I don't care if you like the man or hate the man. Right there, that's, people, I watch a lot of Nigerians questioning about stuff that does not even make sense. Oh, America is coming because of your mineral resources. What are you talking about, mineral resources? What kind of resources do you even have? We have crude oil. I'm from an oil-rich community in the Niger Delta, from Delta State precisely. But because of corruption, I don't benefit nothing. I have 14 oil wells in my family lands that's been drilling by Shell and whatever oil companies that are around, been drilling since I was born. And on paper, we have it like, oh, they're paying you have scholarship, but there is nothing like that. So when people talk about mineral resources, it just surprises me. How much mineral resources do you think you have compared to what the United States have? The man simply said, please clean up your house, or I will help you to clean it. Nigerians should be celebrating this, I think. And I think, to be fair to some Nigerians, I've heard a lot of positive comments about it too. People celebrating it. Because think about it, since the man raised the alarm, what happened? Suddenly the military is taking action here and there. Suddenly President Tinubu, a man I truly supported and publicly advocated for, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's sabotage, he seems not to have an answer to the questions. So with Trump coming in, it stirs attention towards the issue. And what happened? Since then, actions have been taken here and there. And that's what we're simply asking for. We cannot sit with our hands forward, watching innocent women, children, innocent people being beheaded and slaughtered like cows and goats. So I really think the mission here from President Trump is simple. Just clean up your house. We cannot allow this monster to keep growing while everybody sit down and watch. And thank goodness, on 25th, with no doubt, action was taken. What does this show? That something can be done. We cannot just sit around and say, no, something can be done. And for my man in Bayelsa or whatever that is, Ijola and Sari Dokuba and co. These people make me, these are people that should speak with some sense, but unfortunately, everything they do is out of attention seeking. A Sari Dokuba that can barely walk is boasting and bragging about, let American troop come. What are you going to do? American troop, what do you have to even fight? You're so capable and you couldn't deal with the situation. Now so it's easier for you to insult Trump. It's easier for you to insult America, who is ready to protect your citizen and your people, than for you to go fight these people. Does that even make sense? So people like Asari Dokubo should be sincerely and severely cautioned. They cannot just wake up and start speaking like idiots, like illiterates that does not have anything to present. And the man on the north, Sheikh Gumi, or whatever they call him, like, you listen to this fool, and he want us to persuade terrorists. He want us to be cool with terrorists. Oh, they're part of this. No. And the funny part, the government seems to be wanting to go in that direction. Like, how do you want to even do that? A man came to rob you. A man came to kill you in your house. Instead of killing the man or fighting the man or chasing the man away, you made the man part of your family. Oh, let's recruit them into the military. Let's recruit them into the police force. Like, are you kidding me? What kind of solution is that? Who does that? So we are incentivizing criminality. We are incentivizing criminality at the highest level. I mean, that's stupid, bro. That's the most dumbest thing I ever heard. So all thanks to Trump, man. I mean, those who want to say God, all thanks to God too, if you want to say it that way. But at least for now, attention is drawn to the issue. For now, everyone is aware of what's going on. For now, at least the terrorists know that they are not spirits. They're not invisible. They can't be touched. And they're gonna get touched, no matter what anybody say. Nigeria should not be a slaughtering ground for anybody, and that's the point. So I just want to make this video to express my opinion, and I think Nigerians should be happy. The United States is not coming to fight innocent citizens. No, not even coming to fight the government. No, it has no qualms with the government. The United States is not coming for your mineral resources, if that's what you think. People always say, oh, but, any place the United States have been to has always been a problem. My dear, that's a foolish statement. Sometimes things work out, sometimes it doesn't work out. I know people are quick to mention Libya, Iraq, and wherever. But think about it. The United States has been involved in places like Japan, South Korea, Germany, and all over the world. And these nations are thriving today. So let's not make it a yeah, sometimes I tend to fall into that. Oh, what happened in Libya? Yeah, sometimes you do things and it just doesn't work out. Even the creator of heaven and earth, like people always say, when he made everything, he said everything was good. Did everything actually came out good? No. So the United States, they're not saints. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to fall short. Unfortunately, that's what being human is all about. But as for this issue in particular, it's very simple. The United States government has no problem with Nigerian government. The United States government has no problem with Nigerian citizens. The American government has problem with terrorism, with people beheading fellow citizens, with people making life extremely difficult for fellow citizens. And I think that's a genuine point to make. So Nigerians should celebrate as we look forward to the new year. Hopefully, the steps being taken currently will reduce, if not completely deter, this evil from escalating and keep growing. At the end of the day, we all want to live in our community, in our lands, with in peace. Poor, innocent, elderly people in the community can't even live in peace. Farmers can't even go to farm. So in turn, this problem affects every Nigerian in a way, because where are you going to get food from if there is no food from farmers? So Nigerians should be celebrating. And I think terrorists should be aware that the problem they're looking for is coming to them in their doorstep. So thank you all, and I wish you all a happy new year.